about his message to supporters.
We're tracking another area of rain. You can see it spreading in through central Kansas. That is lifting to the east and northeast and will be headed into our general direction here in the next few hours. But it will not last all night, and it will not be as much rain as it was last night. But we can't stand any, really, without having some runoff issues. How much rain's heading our way tonight and when this whole system finally clears out coming up.
Next ET, before the big goodbye.
Bazinga!
We're on set with the cast of The Big Bang Theory.
I think only one character dies in the finale.
Oh, wow.
Next ET.
Tonight at 6:30 on KSNT. Live bands and more than 20 food trucks. Core First Bank and Trust Country and Food Truck Festival on May 11th in downtown Topeka. Bring the family, your appetite, and shares to 9th and Kansas. For more information, go to visittopeka.com.
Blind tiger, always brewing up something great. That growl means passion in your glass and a whole lot of love on your plate. Blind tiger, always brewing up something great. Blind Tiger Brewery and Restaurant, 37th and Kansas.
Can you blame them? The Rubberneckers. After all, those eye-catching updates were your idea, and the experienced crew from ABC Seamless did the rest. Your roof went from neglected to protected. Your siding went from squalid to solid. And your curb appeal went from drab to fab. Teaming up with ABC gave you the best-looking house on the block. So keep turning heads, homeowner. Just don't let it go to yours.
Four Girls Garage. Parts and accessories for you and your home.
At Menards, nobody beats our prices. You can get everything you need for your lawn. Make yard work easier with a Poolin' Pro Mower. This 3-in-1 self-propelled lawnmower mulches, bags, or side discharges. With a 22-inch cutting deck, only $239.99. Season-long weed control kills and prevents weeds for up to 6 months without harming lawns. Choose from a 29-ounce ready-to-spray bottle or concentrate, $7.49 each. Plus, a Menards gift card is perfect for Mother's Day.
Save big money at Menards.
When you see an intruder, you act fast. So do we. Raid kills roaches 7 times faster than the next leading ant and roach spray.
7 times faster?
Get Raid and get tough on roaches fast. SC Johnson.
Now, your Storm Track weather with Chief Meteorologist Matt Miller.
We continue to track areas of rain moving in. We just really need none of it, to be quite honest. Unfortunately, we have more on the way, and the flash flood watch is in effect for all of the viewing area through tomorrow morning. And any amount of rain that comes in automatically just runs off the ground. It's completely saturated at nearly all locations. You can see the rain moving through central Kansas, heaviest just to the north and west of Wichita near Newton. That'll continue to move to the east and slightly to the northeast, giving us another round of rain later on this evening. We do have a couple of showers that have developed ahead of it near Hiawatha, north central portions right now of Pottawatomie County to the west of Havensville, and then a few more showers across Dickinson County. We'll see a couple of hit and miss showers around, but what we are looking at are rivers running high. This was sent to me from Daryl, one of our viewers along the Wakarusa River. You can see all that kind of flooded, normally a fairly small creek, but it's going out into the wooded areas around the creek as well. And that's pretty typical of a lot of the creeks and rivers. A lot of county roads are impassable in places that go near water. So again, it's just right now more of a nuisance, but some areas becoming a little bit more of a challenge when it gets up into populated areas. Emporia right now is dry. It's currently dry in Junction City. Enjoy this little break from the rainfall while it lasts. The clouds are darkening, as you can see in Manhattan, as the rain gets closer. Still mostly cloudy, though, in Topeka. We've warmed up into the lower 70s. We're back down to 72. Picked up more than an inch of rain again today, and that adds into all of these rains that we've had since Sunday. 73, the high temperature today. That's pretty close to average, a little bit warmer than average on the low. We're about to have a cold front come through late this evening and into tonight. Brings another round of rain in to add to what we already had. Emporia had nearly another 2 inches of rain. They had more than 2 inches of rain in Lyon County yesterday. 2 inches or a little bit more than that at Manhattan Airport, 1.5 inches at Fort Riley. Again, these are all added to what we've already had. That's why many areas have seen 3 to 7 inches of rain during the week so far. Temperatures are up into the 70s over the eastern counties, still holding in the low to mid 60s to the northwest. Cooler air is starting to move in, and the winds are turning to the northwest at Marysville and Concordia. And as that colder air moves in tonight, the winds will turn in all directions at about 15 miles per hour to the north and northwest. And it's going to be a much chillier wind heading late tonight and into the daytime tomorrow. Again, rain is moving in, scattered showers out ahead of the main round of rain, but this system will continue to lift off to the north and east. There is still a little bit more of it out over the four corners that will slide to the east, give us a lot of cloud cover and cooler weather tomorrow, but only a slight chance for showers. By 11 o'clock, the bulk of the rain is pushing away and through, and we'll be left with a cloudy sky almost all day tomorrow. Maybe a couple of stray showers, but not much rain tomorrow. Just a much chillier Thursday, clearing out late Thursday evening and into early Friday. So for tonight, we're looking at passing areas of showers coming in. 46, rain early, turning much cooler. Some areas will drop even cooler than that, perhaps even into the mid-40s area wide. Don't forget, you can always hop onto our KSNT Storm Track weather app if you've got it on your phone and get this hour-by-hour look. Those temperatures in the 40s and 50s with gusty northerly winds, making for a very chilly day tomorrow. Here's how it's shaping up for the next few days. 54 with a 20% chance of showers. Beautiful weather for Friday. A few showers on Saturday, and then Mother's Day rolls around with partly cloudy and 72 with upper 70s into early next week, and maybe a few more showers or storms by the middle portion of next week. But watch out tonight. Another round of heavier rain this evening could lead to some flooding rains, especially over those areas already with high water. Well, today is Wednesday and a chance to meet a kidcaster.
Hi, I'm Riley Corman. I'm 6 years old. I go to Burlington Elementary. Today is May 8th. The average high for temperature for today is 74 degrees, and the average low is 52. The record high for today is 95 degrees, set back in 1934, and the record low is 32, set back in 1980.
And great job there. If you've got a child who'd like to be a kidcaster, head over to KSNT.com, click on the weather tab, look under the kidcast section, and you see as young as 6 years old on up to 12, you can be a future kidcaster.
Even if you got a 4-year-old, maybe get them registered now.
That's right. There's a bit of a waiting list.
Get them on the list, but
right.
I look forward to those every week. The kids do such a good job.
That's fun to watch.
Yeah. Well, we are certainly seeing a cool down outside, but things are heating up in that race for president. KSNT News political analyst Bob Beatty joins us live to tell us how a little-known congressman is hoping to gain traction in that race. That's next.
Finally, a replacement window that won't look like a replacement window.
Call your Renewal by Andersen experts today and let us show you the difference. Our Andersen exclusive Fibrex material and Smart Sunglass are more energy efficient and maintenance free than ordinary white vinyl windows.
Smart Sunglass is 70% more efficient in the summer, which means we'll keep you comfortable when the temperatures soar.
Visit rbabestoffer.com to take advantage of these 3 exclusive offers. Hurry, they won't last long.
Renewal by Andersen, the better way to a better window.
This is the Nelson family.
Wi-Fi's good.
And their panoramic Wi-Fi from Cox.
Connected here.
They're helping us demonstrate the speed and coverage of its super fast signal.
Here it comes.
It covers every device and every inch of their home.
He's coming back up.
And with extenders, every room is connected. Cover every corner of your home with super fast panoramic Wi-Fi from Cox.
Hey, I just wanted
to... there he is.
What are you looking at? Are you looking at the results of yesterday's Constant Contact email? We were supposed to watch that together. I'm sorry. I can't even look at you.
Send great-looking emails that drive big results for your business.
Hey, guys. When are we going to look at the... Oh, I can't believe you guys.
Constant Contact email marketing. Powerful stuff.
It can haul over 3,200 pounds. It can even tow more than any pickup in its class. And it practically parks itself. Now, after all that hard work, a nice night on the town seems in order, don't you think?
Get 20% below MSRP. That's over $10,500 in total savings, or 0% financing for 72 months of the 2019 F-150 at your Midwest Ford dealers.
Have you visited the Noto Arts and Entertainment District lately? From businesses with deep roots to new favorites, you'll find an eclectic mix of shops of all kinds. Find one-of-a-kind items created by local artists, and visit one of our restaurants or entertainment establishments for a unique experience. Noto has a variety of venues where family and friends can come together for a good time. Noto is not only the place to be on First Fridays, but throughout the rest of the month.
Azura Credit Union, proudly supporting local businesses.
We continue our ongoing look at the 2020 race for president. Dr. Beatty has been going to Iowa and visiting with those candidates. We've talked about Kristen Gillibrand, we've talked about Beto O'Rourke, Bernie Sanders. Now to someone who's a little less known, and it's a congressman from Ohio, Tim Ryan. So kind of what's the gist of his campaign? Why is he running?
Well, when we talked about Bernie Sanders, we know that Bernie wants a revolution. He's a democratic socialist, pretty far to the left. So what Tim Ryan, he's a congressman from Ohio, and as we know, the Democrats lost Ohio, the last presidential election. So he's appealing to that middle-class voter. I had a chance to talk to him, and I asked him how he would appeal to Kansans, rural Kansas, and let's hear what he had to say.
I come from an area that has a lot of small little downtowns. I understand what it's like, but I will tell them straight, tell all of you, rural America is not going to break the monopolies in agriculture by themselves. And the manufacturing centers aren't going to flip the corporate system that has left them behind through globalization and automation and concentration of wealth. Together, we can build what Franklin Roosevelt had in a coalition that can flip the system and pay farmers to do things, and so they can make money, and working class people from Youngstown can make money.
Very interesting there, yeah.
Yeah, so he's arguing that rural communities and sort of urban communities, which he represents, actually have a lot in common, that there shouldn't be this divide between red and blue, that they need to work together. And that's what he's arguing, that he can appeal actually to those rural communities, even though he comes from a more of an urban area.
Yeah, and so do you think that kind of compiles his platform there, that rural and urban divide? Is that something that he thinks will set him apart in this race?
Yeah, that's what he's trying to establish, that he's what I guess we would call a moderate Democrat. And you know, he's really interesting. There's some of the questions that he got from the audience. He sort of pushed back. He didn't want to criticize capitalism, for example. So he wasn't railing, you know, again, maybe like Bernie Sanders saying that the problem is capitalism. He's saying that that capitalism can be guided and assisted to help rural communities and urban communities.
All right, so you pointed out he's not polling all that well, kind of an unknown candidate we talked about at the beginning. Quickly tell us how he's hoping to win this race.
Well, Iowa is so interesting. What he's doing is going to house parties and having small group discussions with Iowans, trying to build up just sort of some buzz and momentum. And that's really how it happens in Iowa. So somebody polling at 1 or 2%, in a couple months we say, wow, that person's now at 6%, trying to build that momentum, because remember, the caucus is until February.
Right, we've still got a lot of campaign to go, and Bob will be visiting with all of the candidates that he can going to Iowa to get those ahead of the caucus. Bob, thanks for being here.